What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be recapping this beautiful trade right here, 1 to 8 RR. Absolutely incredible. I can show you executions as well. Let me pull them up right here. Here's the executions you can see. Enter right here, and TP1 was at the first low. Then TP2 was down here. So let's go ahead and jump into this. This is one of my best trades in quite a while. Pretty excited about this trade here. Executed like perfect. I saw so many people take this trade as well after I finished up. I'm still doing the thing where I'm not on Discord until after the session. So, obviously it worked out for me. So, and the way I was trading was more flips of key opens and stuff like that. But right now, rejection blocks are killer. Like 5 minutes, all types of rejection blocks, not just the higher time frame ones. And it worked out for me. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, we'll start here. On the 4-hour time frame, obviously we hadn't opened this candle yet, so price was just right here, and what I saw was we had inversed this fair value gap right here, this 4-hour gap. We'd already closed down here and inversed it. So my draw on liquidity was clearly down here, at least to these lows, which is where I took my first partial, was at that low. Another thing I was looking at was we had relative equal lows, right, with this low and this low. Not to mention we have these stacked lows back here, but these weren't, as important to me as the previous week low, as well as this low right here was the main draw, right? Well, not the main draw, this was the first TP. But these relative equal lows is what I was looking at, okay? Overnight, we pretty much just sold off, clearly. So I just wanted to see us continue down and take out, those lows. Now, that's exactly what happened. But basically, this 4-hour candle here looks good now, right? It looks like, okay, well, we got a nice sweep here and a reversal higher. But when it opened right here, the candle came up and then it went all the way down, right? And that's where it came down to here. So that's what we want to catch. And with this trade, it's a 10 a.m. open trade pretty much. So what you want to see is like the classic AMD, right? So you want to see us accumulating, and then the candle opens, right? Let me restart. Candle opens, so you want to see a little bit of accumulation, a manipulation in one direction, and then us distribute the other way, right? And because whenever a candle opens, you should know this by now, right? We accumulate, but whenever the candle opens, you want to see a wick and then the body of the candle. So we're trying to not trade the wick and then catch this move down, right? So that's what we did today. But yeah, anyway, back on the 4-hour time frame here. Again, we inverse this gap, and now we're looking for shorts all the way down until these lows, right? See what the hourly was looking like here. Pretty choppy in here. We had this 1-hour rejection block that got hit to the upside. Some people I know took that as well, but that was before market even opened. This was like 6 a.m. Central time. But anyway, if we keep moving forward here, go down into the 15, right? This is kind of what I do when I'm looking at the chart here. And here's market open on this vertical line. There wasn't too much here, right? We don't have really any gaps. We had this gap right here, which we wicked on open. Also on open, we took out previous day low. So I know some people were definitely longing in here, trying to catch longs after we had swept previous day low. Sorry, my face cam was blocking that. But anyway, so yeah, I know people were trying to long in here on the 1 minute, 5 minute as well, maybe. We did have kind of a 5 minute here. If you were looking for a 5 minute rejection block, we did have that right there, but it got ran through. So that's that. I was looking at this trade here, but I didn't like it, so I didn't take it, thankfully. Where's the wick, dude? Right there. You could have taken this right here, and it kind of played out for like a I guess not too much, like almost a 1 to 2 here. Let's go on the 1 minute and look at that real quick. So yeah, this 5 minute rejection block, you would have been targeting up here. Hopefully, you would have went break even at this internal high here, and you would have got break even on that if you wanted to long that. But it has some narrative with the sweep of the previous day low, 5 minute rejection block long right there, but not what I was looking for, because I still wanted us to come down and take out these previous week lows as well as that other low that we had, right? So here we are now on the 5 minute time frame, and this is like all that I had seen, right? As we had this 5 minute gap. So 10 a.m. opens right here, and so I mark out my 10 a.m. open, and I wanted us to trade up into this 5 minute gap, and that's exactly what we did. So if we come down here on the 1 minute, I know somebody else actually took this 1 minute trade, which is valid as well, but I just was looking for the 5. So, but anyway, what we did here is we opened up, right? We came up into this 5 minute gap, and we get this nice 1 minute rejection block right here on this black candle. So you could have just placed your entry right there, stop at the high, and no, that's not even the high, bro. The high's right there. So it would have been a 18-point stop loss, almost 19. Targeted the same thing, got a little bit higher RR. But you know, I'm not used to trading like that. But I'm getting there, but it's not where I'm at right now. So instead, what I was looking for was the 5 minute. Where'd price go? Here we go. So since it was a 5 minute gap, I wanted to see the 5 minute candle come in here and get a nice closure out of it, which also made this a 5 minute rejection block. So, and from what I've been learning is, so obviously, oh my bad, I keep switching time frames here. But okay, so we have this 5 minute, we get this close right here. Okay, so what I like to do is I mark out the CE of that wick, right? Because no, not the golden pocket. My bad, I'm messing up here. There we go. 5 minute RBCE. That's what there was right there, right? Then on the 1 minute time frame, I also wanted to take the golden pocket and find OTE of this down move right here, and make sure I was covering everything, right? So the 786 aligned very nicely with the CE. So I just placed my stop loss just above the CE and the 786, because if we go any higher than this, I don't really think we're going to reverse, right? We could, but I don't want to see that. So I put my stop loss there with the OTE right there and the 5 minute CE there. So I just entered off the start of the 5 minute rejection block right here, right? Which is also the 10 a.m. open. So essentially, I enter off 10 a.m. open or this 5 minute rejection block, same thing, right? Stop loss above the CE slash the 786, right? 786, am I tripping? Yeah, 786. I don't know why I forgot that, but entered there, boom, stop above that. Cool. Now I target the lows and literally target here. I also had that other level, which was like right in here, for my first TP. Normally I don't do that, but since we had, it was still a pretty important low to me, so I wanted to at least secure profits there, and then take the rest off here. So that's exactly what I did. I can't turn on executions because I'm not signed in right now, but it's all good. You saw the executions right here. So this was my first TP at like 3325. So like 3325. So like, yeah, right in here, just about in there. And then I just let the rest run and we got full TP. So very nice, very nice. Let's see, I don't really have much else to say on the trade, I guess. It was just very beautiful. We got very, very good delivery, and that's what you want to see with these types of trades. Now, this move here would have been harder to catch, but it was still a very good move, I guess. I don't know. I saw a couple of entries. I wasn't really looking to trade anymore, but we had this rejection block right here. So you could have taken that, but we never got an entry, right? Because by the time we actually confirmed this rejection block, we never retapped it, so that's unfortunate. There was a rejection block right here. Honestly looked valid to me, but again, I already had my win for the day, so I wasn't trading. And a good thing, because this one got stopped out, right? So you would have had something like that, and you would have got completely rinsed. But still decent looks. But yeah, man, that's it. I don't know how much else to say. Beautiful trade right there. My account was down, but that's kind of part of it with this strategy is you take a decent amount of losses. You only have like 30 to 50% win rate, really. And so you could have, you know, 8 losing days out of a month and only have like 5 winning days, or maybe 4, or even 3. And you're still going to be profitable because we're trading high RR, right? This trade here is a 1 to 8. So my account was down like, I'm not going to cap, it was down like $600, but now it's up. It's literally up over like $400. Made like 1.1K on this trade. So that's how you have to do it. But the thing about this is the key to this strategy, the key, so this should be your takeaway, right? The key is going to be your mentality, your psychology. And I know everybody says that, but this strategy specifically, because you're going to take, you know, 8 losses and only 3 wins. but you're going to be profitable with those 3 wins because these wins are so big, and you just have to get that in your mind. So whenever you lose, 3, 5 trading days in a row, it's like it sucks, but once you take that one winning trade, you make it all back and you're good. So that's pretty much it for me today. Finally, we got a nice trade here on the Nasdaqers, and just very beautiful, right? I would have been pissed if I had missed this trade, but we didn't. We caught it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something to take away from it. Hopefully you guys caught it as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below, and I can try to answer them for you. But that's all for me today. So I hope you guys, again, have a good one. Peace.